लो जी, I have to be very honest. आपकी तस्वीर देख के यहाँ पर दर्द हो रहा है. So I'm so sure your emotions, Janhvi, in the movie, already watching the trailer and the photo. So I think तालियां बजनी चाहिए for your बेहतरीन acting in the trailer जो हमने देख लिया. Seriously,
Thank you.
It's such the emotion here. और पापा की बेटी हो आप, and you know, पापा जब like I'm a radio jockey as well. जब मैंने अपने पापा का interview लिया था, I was very emotionally touched. तो पापा producer and you are in the actor's role. तो बताइए पे पापा स्ट्रिक्ट प्रोड्यूसर थे या फिर वहाँ पे भी थोड़ी बहुत स्पेशल यू नो सनी को कम स्पेशल मिल रहा था आपको स्पेशल ज़्यादा हो रहा था व्हाट वाज द सीन ऑफ पापा's रोल एज प्रोड्यूसर?
नहीं ऐसे कुछ नहीं है, पापा के किस्से तो आपने सुने ही होंगे, वो काफ़ी दिलदार प्रोड्यूसर है। तो वो इस फिल्म में भी मुझे पहली बार फर्स्ट हैंड एक्सपीरियंस हुआ कि वो कितने दिलदार है। सेट पे तो आई थिंक वो बस 2-3 बार आए लंच और डिनर ब्रेक के टाइम पे, मेरा लंच खा के चले गए। और आई थिंक मसूरी में
गलत 2-3 बार नहीं, 2-3 बार बॉम्बे में और मसूरी में
3 बार, देहरादून में एक बार मैं और सनी आई थिंक उनो खेल रहे थे, तो वो बस वो गेम चेक करने आए और कहा कि सनी प्लीज डोंट चीट विद माय डॉटर। तो बस वो गेम चेक करने और खाना खाने के लिए आए थे। अदर देन दैट आई थिंक लाइक आई सेड बहुत ही दिलदार प्रोड्यूसर है, बहुत ही क्रिएटिवली इन्वेस्टेड प्रोड्यूसर है, और जो छूट वो अपने डायरेक्टर और क्रिएटिव फ्रीडम और सपोर्ट अपने एक्टर्स को देते हैं, आई थिंक इट्स अनपैरेलल्ड।
वाओ जानवी, वी लव यू एंड वी लव ऑल थ्री ऑफ यू। आई एम सो श्योर हैदराबाद का जो खाना आपने ऑलरेडी खा लिया है। तो सनी मैं आपसे पूछना चाहूंगी, आपने कहा इस कहानी में एक रिलेशन जो एक बहुत ब्यूटीफुली आता है। So for you, you're playing the love, and of course, there's a beautiful father-daughter relationship as well. But for you, which is the USP जो आपको लगता है यार सब छोड़ के ये मूवी हमको देखनी है, and the best part is coming on OTT as well. तो उसके बारे में क्या कहोगे आप?
No, it's later. It's actually a theatrical. So
yes,
it's coming in theaters.
So much later it'll come on OTT whenever it does. But I think the most beautiful part about the film, if you see, is जानवी।
OTT को आप 10-12 हफ्ते के लिए भूल जाइए।
10-12 हफ्ते भूल गए।
अभी सिर्फ थिएटर्स पे आके देखिए।
Only in theaters 4th November.
लेकिन सनी जी मेरा कोई तारीफ कर रहे थे, कंटिन्यू कीजिए।
So yeah, I think the best part about the film is out and out Janhvi and the portions of the freezer, the way she's performed, and her and Manoj sir's relationship in the film is just beautiful. Like after the trailer, Dad told me this, that अगर मेरी बेटी होती तो क्या वो भी मेरे साथ ऐसे ही behave करती? And I was like, this is so sweet. If you want, I can be like that. But so I think it's Janhvi.
So guys, theater हम पहुंच रहे हैं 4 तारीख को for sure. और ऑल द बेस्ट एंटायर स्टार कास्ट। मेरे को पता है बहुत सारे लोग और सवाल पूछना चाहेंगे, पर मजा ही आ गया आप तीनों को यहाँ पर हैदराबाद। वापस जल्दी आइएगा एक और मूवी के साथ।
मजा आ गया आपकी बातें सुन के भी, और आपके एंथुसियाज्म देखते तो और हमको भी जोश आ गया।
थैंक यू सो मच। तो सर नाम नॉन स्टॉप निकी है, तो बहुत सारा प्यार आप सभी को।
क्या बात है,
रियली ब्लेस्ड।
मैं अगले जन्म में कोशिश करूंगा रेडियो जॉकी बन जाऊं।
क्या बात है सर,
ताकि मेरे अंदर भी उतना ही जोश है जितना आपके अंदर।
सर इतना बोल दिया, मेरा दिल मिल गया सीरियसली।
क्या बात है,
थैंक यू so much.
Thank you.
Janhvi here.
Yes, hi.
I'm Rajabhav from Film Week.
Hi.
So how much remuneration you get from the papa?
You want to know the number?
I paid her more than what she got in her last few films.
Yeah, he was very generous to the point where I got stressed out, but it was very generous of him. But was I worth the money that you put in, Papa?
Yeah, I feel I underpaid you after watching you.
That's
Because the kind of struggle she's gone through doing this film, you know, becoming the part of the, I mean, she's not played the role, she's become the part. And shooting in that freezer was next to impossible. She fell, I mean, she was unwell for a couple of days, twice in between. My director was unwell for almost a week. He had just recovered from COVID, so his immunity was low. And yet he insisted on being in the freezer because the doctor told him, okay, you can watch the monitor which can be outside the freezer. But he said, no, when my actor is in the freezer, I want to feel the same. With his monkey cap and sweaters and jackets, he was there in the, just after 7 days of, I mean, I don't think he had fully recovered, but still his enthusiasm to be there, to make sure that the shooting wraps up soon, and his concern for the producer's money, which was really touching. He got back to the shoot and got back as intensely as he was shooting earlier before he fell ill.
You told me to media that you have gone through mental health issues during the shoot. How you overcome this?
That's what I told you. I mean, the freezer part was very difficult.
Yeah, I think what I meant, I don't think I said mental health issues. I think that's a very strong statement, a heavy thing to say, and I don't think anyone should use it as a statement lightly. What I said was that it was very heavy on me mentally and very taxing mentally. It was emotionally draining and physically very draining, is what I meant. So yeah, I mean, every day to wake up and spend 15 hours in a freezer, in a cold storage compartment, which is suffocating and cold, and to perform scenes where you're in a life and death situation, it does take a toll on you mentally a little bit. But that's a part of the job, and I'm very thankful I got to have that experience because I feel like now I'm stronger.
Now I can take it for a holiday to Alaska. You know, I shot one of my films there, and her mother used to freeze, and she used to tell me, it's so cold out here. And so were the actors. They were wearing jackets. But I wasn't wearing any jacket. I was wearing my normal clothes because I prefer the hills, the mountains, and Alaska was great.
And you also have natural insulation.
Janhvi, there is a news in the Tollywood media that you are pairing with the junior NTR 30.
So see, I've said it many times and I'll say it again. It's who doesn't love Junior NTR, sir? He's such an icon and such a legend, and it would be a dream of mine to work with him.
We are all hoping that it comes true sometime. The next question, please.
Yeah, hi. Hi, Janhvi and Sunny. Welcome to Hyderabad.
Thank you.
I'm Narayan from News 18. My two questions to Janhvi. The first question is that how is the journey so far, the Dadak to Mili in Bollywood? And we heard that some of the offers are rejected from South. You rejected any offer?
So
Waiting for a big one?
Well, you see, these are professional issues which cannot be discussed on public domain. So, well, there have been quite a few, offers, but nothing really worked out seriously.
But having said that, my keenness to work in the South has always been there. The South audience has given my mother and my father so much love, and I am such a fan of their cinema. So it's been a dream that I've had for very long to do a South film, and I hope something works out soon. And your first question about how my journey has been so far, I'd like to think it's just the start. And I think for a lot of people, because COVID happened, it took away 2 years, it slowed down a lot of things, and yeah, I'd like to think it's the start.
Boney sir, so you are waiting to launch her in South from your...
See, I didn't launch her in Hindi. I was waiting to launch her in Hindi. So likewise, after she does 3-4 films in South, then I will make a South film. जब पक जाए, सीख जाए, समझ जाए, South का पूरा domain कैसा है, उसके बाद I want to work with her when she is accustomed to doing South film.
He's a smart businessman. He doesn't like taking risks.
Now talking, answering one of the questions which you put up to her about her journey, she probably wouldn't, or rather wouldn't agree with whenever I start talking about this. She doesn't want me to talk all what I talk about her journey. The journey, you see, she's done Dhadak, she's done Gunjan, she's done Jerry, she's done Ruhi, and one segment of Ghost Stories. Now, if you put all those 5 films together, you'll know she's played different parts in all those 5 films. Well, one was just a OTT segment of Zoya Akhtar, Ghost Stories. The other 4 were feature films. And all the feature films have earned enough for the producers. They've been major earners for all the producers. And I hope the same thing continues for Mili too. I'm the 5th producer, and I hope I mix at least the same amount of money, or maybe a little more, a lot more, but not less than what they've made.
Janhvi, hi.